Hello and welcome to one of the most amazing games I have ever seen. It's played between Robert Byrne and Bobby Fischer. It's from the 1963-64 US Championship. That is the event that Fischer won with 11 wins and no draws, no losses. And how could he do that? Well, maybe we'll get some idea about that by seeing this game, because this is absolutely amazing. It's like black magic. Bobby Fischer wins out of nothing. Let's see. Just wait and see. Robert Byrne starts with d4. We have knight f6, c4, g6, g3, c6. A calm way of playing with black. Bishop g2, d5. Pawn takes, knight c3, bishop g7, e3, castles, knight g, e2. So white opts to move the knight here rather than here, or we would have almost perfect symmetry in the position. Fischer plays knight c6, castles, b6, b3, bishop a6, bishop a3, and now Fischer plays rook e8. Let's take a look at the position. Almost everything is symmetrical. Can you believe only 10 moves later, white is practically getting checkmated and he resigned? How could this happen? Well, let's see. Robert Byrne carries on queen d2, and now Fischer strikes in the center, e5. There's a lot of tension now in the position. There is some pressure here on this knight if black gets to capture here. So white relieves the tension by taking here. Black plays knight takes e5, and now white makes maybe the losing mistake, but let's see. He moves the rook f to d1, and what will Fischer play here? Can you spot it? Fischer plays knight d3. Alright, it's a nice square. It's protected by the bishop, but after all, is it doing anything? Byrne plays queen c2. Now he threatens to take the knight, and now Fischer starts his amazing attack. Can you see the first few moves? Fischer plays knight takes f2. White takes back, and now knight g4, check, and knight g3 with a fork here. White plays queen d2, and here Robert Byrne, he wrote after the game that he was thinking, well, why did Fischer play this obviously losing variation? But then came the shocker. Can you see what is Fischer's idea here? Is he going to take the rook, or does he have a better move? Of course he has a better move. And he's Fischer, so he plays knight takes g2. What is the idea here? Well, after king takes g2, there are a lot of weak squares around the white king. All these squares, these light squares, they don't really have any protection, because white no longer has a light square bishop, but black has. Fischer carries on d4, opening up this diagonal against the white king. White takes the pawn, bishop b7, and now there are a few king moves. He can move to g1, he can move to f1 or f2. Let's just look at what he actually played first. He moved king f1, and now Fischer made the last move of the game. Can you see what it might have been? The last move of the game, making white resign the game. Fischer, he played his queen, he played it to d7, and white resigned. How on earth would that happen? Well, what is the threat here? Fischer is threatening to play his queen here and give checkmate here. But can we not move? Can we not protect this square with our queen here? Well, this queen is also doing some other stuff. It's protecting this knight here. Alright, let's see if we can do something about the knight then. So, if white plays, let's say, queen f2 here, then this rook protects the knight. But Fischer, he can win anyway by playing queen h3 check. And now there is an amazing move. So let's see, this queen is protecting this square. This rook is protecting this knight. So what might we play with black now? Yes, you are right. We play rook e1 check. And white has to take with the rook, or we give mate on g2. And now we can play bishop takes d4. And this is totally winning, because white cannot take back, still because of the mate on g2. Let's move a few moves back. So this is if we play here queen f2 to protect the knight. What if we move the knight out of harm's way? Let's say we move it here, we protect also this knight. We protect also this knight. Well, we can carry on queen h3 check. And now king f2, queen g2 is mate, so king g1. And now there is an amazing move. Well, this queen is still protecting the g2 square, so can we do something about it? We can move bishop h6. And now if queen f2, we can move bishop e3. Amazing stuff. Let's go back. What if we have this position? Black plays bishop b7. What if white plays king g1 rather than f1? Well, then black can play bishop takes, queen takes, and then rook e1. White can't take, because then the queen is hanging. He can play king f2, but then we take the queen anyway, and then we take the rook on a1, and black is up a healthy exchange, so this is winning for black as well. And now after the check here, what if black play king f2? Well, we can simply play queen d7 again, and this attack is still completely winning. So that was it for now. Fischer went on to win the championship with 11 wins. A truly remarkable result, and I would say that's because he used some kind of witchcraft or magic, because how can you win this position after rook e8, 11 moves, and give checkmate only 10 moves later? Amazing stuff.